when we make it into the braid in like the way we want it to, it will be connected. So I'm just gonna connect it.
Okay, you're making a lot of banging noise, so how about we wait until people come in?
All right. Hi, you're back, but I'm gonna mute you, and now there's more people on. Okay. All right. Oh wait, that didn't work. I muted me and not you. Can you hear me? Okay.
Money.
All right.
Yeah. Lonnie. It's gonna be Lonnie, definitely. Lonnie goes to that school.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, no.
All right.
Well, ours, we put ours in a bowl.
That's a really good idea. It looks like the Miami Kids is also in a bowl. Is that right?
Yeah, we put ours in a bowl when we took them out because we didn't put it in the oven to rise yet.
Yeah, well, we didn't shape it yet, right?
Yeah, but we put it in the oven to like rise, but we didn't turn the oven on, right? Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mine feels so soft. It's like mine is really soft. It's a good bread. Yeah, mine's soft, and I think it's gonna be good to use.
I bet yours is gonna be delicious, Abraham.
Yeah. So there's a specific crust I like in this dough. I think it will turn out with that same exact crust and same inside. The crust is like.
All right. Wait. So, Maimons, I want to see your challah cover again. Let's see that. Wow.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize Abraham was talking.
That looks amazing. I love it.
Yeah, Nomi did this.
Come on, we can do it.
All right. So now,
Okay, let's see if anyone else is joining.
amazing. What a great challah cover you made. Oh, it's fantastic.
On the bottom, on the bottom, it's like, see, it's like the S.
Oh wow, look at Abraham.
The SBH symbol?
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful, Abraham.
Wonderful.
Other school, when
you
I'm
mean
trying to pass the hallway, you see that symbol? Yeah.
All right. So let's see. I've seen Abraham's challah cover. I've seen the Maimon's challah cover. Odelia Tzipora is on my phone and she showed me her challah cover. The Lippman girls I lost, so I didn't get to see their challah cover. Nina, do you have a challah cover I can see?
¿Me quer mostrar?
All right. Nina, do you have a challah cover you can show us? Whoa! I love your Shabbat table on your challah cover. That's so nice. It's like the challah on the challah cover. Very meta. I like it. All right. Excellent. All right. So we've seen our challah covers for everybody who's got their screens on. Rena, do you want to turn on your screen so we can see your challah cover? Okay. All right. Fine. Then we shall move on to the actual challah. So I see Abraham's ready with his dough. Mine and kids have their dough. Nina, I can't see you because your screen's up too high.
She's washing her hands.
Oh, that's a very good choice.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back with clean hands. Love it. All right. So is your dough in a bag or somewhere else?
No, so we didn't realize that we had to start at 9:30.
Okay.
So we just did the hour-and-a-half dough, and she's going to do the bag one later.
All right. All right. And Odelia's got her dough ready too, she says. Okay. So wherever along your dough is, it's fine. You know? So I also said, is there one shape that every challah has to be? It can be whatever you want it to be. I I like braids though, because they're really pretty. So we're gonna do a braid right
I'm gonna do
now.
a red. Yeah, they're
Mhm.
braids.
How many chalot do you think we should make?
I think we should make. Well, my dad makes 3 sourdough breads. So my dad makes sourdough bread. I think we should do 3 because my dad makes 3. Actually, but I think 1 for me because then because if I do too many, we're gonna have way too much bread because my dad's gonna do the sourdough bread and I'm just gonna do 1 because I don't want that much bread. It's way too
Well,
much
how many chalot are usually hiding out under the challah cover at the Shabbat table?
So we normally do 3. We used to do 2 sourdough breads, but now we do 3. Yeah, 3 sourdough breads.
So usually I see 1 of 2 options, either, and 3 is fine, but either people have 2, and there's lots of reasons why we have 2, and some people do 12. So do any of you have an idea why we have 2?
No.
No?
Wait, I think I do. Maybe because I don't know. Actually, no. It's a dumb reason. My reason is kind of dumb.
So I will tell you a few reasons. Reason number one. We, the Jewish people, we're in the meat bar. We'd left Mitzrayim. We're done being slaves, and we had not yet made it to Israel. Hashem gave us super duper special food. Super duper special food was called man, and it came down from Shemayim, from Hashem, and it sat on the ground waiting for us to just pick it up and eat it. And it would go that there'd be a layer of dew on the ground to protect the man, and then another layer of dew on top to keep it super safe, like in a Jew sandwich. And on Yom Rishon, on Sunday, there'd be just enough for the day. And on Yom Sheni, just enough for the day. And Yom Shlishi, just enough for the day. Yom Revi'i, just enough for the day. Yom Chamishi, just enough for the day. It was perfect. On Yom Shishi, that's Friday, there would be twice as much man sitting there waiting, because on Shabbat, we were going to get twice as much food straight from Hashem to us. So we have twice as much challah on Shabbat to remember how Hashem gave us food directly. And when we put it on the table, we put out the challah board, and then the challah, and then the challah cover, just like that man. So that's one reason we have 2. Shabbat's twice as special as any other day. We'll leave it at those reasons, I guess. All right, we ready to braid? I'm gonna go with 2. So I took my big blob and I split it into 2. But if you wanna make more, you can make more, but I am gonna make 2. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna make 3. It was a good idea, Abraham. I'm gonna bake 3. But on my table, I'm gonna leave 2 at a time. That way on Friday night, I'll put out 2 and I'll eat 1. And then the next day, I'll put out 2 and I'll eat 1. And
Yeah,
that way I'll take turns.
I'll do 1 because I want a big bread. I'm gonna do a big bread, so I'll do 1.
All right, so now I have my blob and the others, they're waiting. I'm not gonna use them. Now, if we're gonna make a braid, how many pieces should we make for our braid?
3?
3? All right, so then we'll take our blob and we'll break them into 3 parts. Echad, shtayim, shalosh. You juggle them? No, I think juggling them is a terrible idea. We're gonna
Yeah, they fall everywhere.
Yes, we will turn them into snakes. Roll, 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 roll. Stretch, roll, 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 stretch. And then I'm gonna put that one down to rest. I'm gonna pick up another one. Roll, 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 stretch. Roll, 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 stretch. No, oh well, I'll squeeze them back together again. Then I'll let him rest. Roll, 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 stretch. Roll, 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 stretch. And what's kind of neat about dough is that once it's rested, it's ready to be stretchier. So I'm gonna pick up my first one again. I'm gonna roll him some more. Roll, 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 roll. And they all take turns this way. Stretch. Dough, stretch. Roll, 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 roll. Stretch. Roll, 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 roll. All right, I have 3 snakes. They're not the exact same. Does it matter? No, Yes, Abraham?
I'm not finished rolling and stretching a bit. This is hard.
Yeah, it's a little dry. It's okay, Mom
This
will
is-
help you.
This is not, it's like falling apart. It's not great. It doesn't have, it's not like very stiff altogether.
Okay. Well, you can keep rolling. That's okay. I'm gonna let mine rest.
No, I'm just
I'm gonna let those three rest, and while those three rest, and you're still working on that one, I'm gonna roll my next 3 snakes. Because I said I'm gonna make 3 chalot. But you really would need 2. Or more. Oh, so the 12 chalot, they're for a different special thing about Shabbat. And that is the Mishkan and the Beit HaMikdash. So a long time ago, Hashem had his very, 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 very special house where Hashem would come down and the people would be with him. And the first Mishkan was built when we were in the Midbar heading to Israel. And then when we got to Israel, after some time, we built the Beit HaMikdash, and it's the most beautiful building that ever was. And there were so many special things in the Mishkan and the Beit HaMikdash. And just one of those special things was called the Shulchan. Now, you might know the word Shulchan means table, but this was no ordinary table. And on this Shulchan, they had no ordinary lechem. The lechem, the bread on this table is called lechem hapanim, and there was 12 loaves of lechem hapanim. That's what Hashem said to do. So there were 12 loaves, and those loaves stayed perfect and fresh all week. It was like another special thing Hashem did for us. So to remember those, some people have 12 chalot to remember the lechem hapanim.
I don't think we have enough dough for that.
I don't think we do either, though. Usually when people do it, they're little chalot, like more like the size of rolls, but we still might not have enough. Very sadly, do we still have Hashem's most special house? No.
I'm done.
Yay!
We don't have the whole bakery, Josh, but we still have the walls of it. We still have 3 walls. And people, they take papers, they write things on the paper, and they stick them for the cracks.
You're absolutely right, Abraham. We still have
walls. And people also come and pray there.
You are absolutely right. Yes, Nina.
So when I go to Israel, I always go to the kotel.
You always go to the kotel?
Every time I go to Israel, I go to the kotel.
That is very special. It is one of the wonderful things to do. It happens that the time when Hashem's special house got broken, it was this time of year, 2,000 years ago. But
Wow.
it's a time that we're sad about every year for these 3 weeks leading up to a date called Tisha B'Av, which is in just about 3 weeks, to be very sad. And we're very sad that Hashem's special house is not around anymore, but also that Hashem decided to break his special house because people were not being nice to each other. And we always hope that we will be nicer and do better, and maybe we'll get Mashiach and the special house back. All right, do we have snakes now? Are we ready to braid? All right. Yikes, picking mine up didn't go so
I already braided. I know how
Okay.
to braid. I braid like a lot. I know how to braid.
nice
I
job.
already did.
All right. So I'm gonna try braiding in the air, but it's not so easy.
I don't know how to braid.
Oh,
but
if
I-
everybody knows how, then I don't need to tell anybody, and you can all just braid your own.
No.
Wow, that is so beautiful.
Don't just unmute
I
yourself.
love it, Ms. Myman.
I can tell you how to braid.
No, mute yourself now.
All right.
It's enough, Abraham. You're not the teacher here.
So once you have your braid, or however many braids you want to make, you're going to put them on your tray. And then it's topping time. You can decide what it is you want to put on to your challah. So you guys have ideas of what you want to put on your challah? I didn't include toppings in the kit. Nina, what do you like on top of your challah?
I don't have anything on top of my challah.
Yeah, and they don't need a topping, that's true. So in my house, sometimes we just put some egg on it. And by putting egg on it, I don't mean I just stick an egg onto my challah, though that's kind of interesting.
Actually, I put egg on my French toast for my birthday.
Ooh, yum.
And there's whipped cream on it, blueberries and strawberries, I think. It was delicious.
That sounds delicious.
I think I had like 1 or 2 or 3 pieces. I think 2.
All right. So when I was topping on my challah, hold on, let me get this ready. All right. So I've got my tray. I've got my egg. I've got a paintbrush. I'm gonna put my challah on my tray. Shtalim. All right. And then I got my egg. I've got a bowl. I got a spoon. You can totally skip this part, but it makes the challah shiny and a little bit more brown. Break my egg into the bowl. Now I'm going to look at my egg very carefully. Why am I looking at my egg very carefully?
To see if there's any blood.
That is right. Do you think there's any blood in my egg?
No.
Correct. Baruch Hashem, my egg is only
Blood is
yellow
not
and white.
kosher.
No blood in the egg today. Stir, stir, stir. Then I get to paint. Mine means I can't unmute you. I know you want to say something, but it's not working. Can you unmute you?
It's okay, Evelyn.
I can hear you now, though. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to paint my challah. Brush, 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 brush. But then, once I brushed, it comes my big question of, what do I want to put on top? I can just leave it like that. I could put sesame on it. I could put poppy seed on it. I could put sprinkles on it. I could put, I don't know, there's so many different things I could do. Do you guys have any ideas what we should put on it?
I don't know. Sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds, that is a good idea.
That is a good idea, but I don't think we have any.
I wonder if I have any sesame seeds. I'm gonna go check. I found something that has sesame seeds and sea salt and garlic and onions and black sesame seeds and poppy seeds. So I'm gonna go with this on mine, which is called Everything But the Bagel from Trader Joe's. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. And now that my chalot are ready to go, they are supposed to sit around for 15 minutes waiting to get fluffier before they go into the oven. So while mine wait, I'm going to tell you a story. Now, I might have told you this story before, but if I didn't tell you the story, you haven't heard it before, because it is a story that I wrote in my head, which also means I have no pictures to go with my story. That makes it a little less fun, and it means you have to use your imagination. Okay. Mo Misplaces. That's the title. Mo is a really fun boy. He's a lot of fun to be with. He's got friends. He does funny things. But there's one thing that Mo is not good at. Mo is not good at remembering where he put, well, anything. He loses his things all the time. This year, he has lost 7 kippot, 2 backpacks, 4 sneakers, 3 toothbrushes, and well, the list could go on and on. Those are things that he lost that he never found again. And sometimes he does find things, and he's never really sure why they were there. Like the sandwich under his bed or the toothbrush in the Lego box. It's kind of a mystery how most things end up where they are and really why he loses them in the first place. So Mo's pretty wonderful. One Friday, Mo doesn't have any school. So he's gonna go and help his mom get ready for Shabbat. And he's pretty excited about this. The first stop in getting ready for Shabbat, they go to the bakery. And they buy challah and bagels and cake. Mo is very excited about the challah. Mo loves challah. He loves how fluffy it is inside. He likes the crisp brown outside. He likes the seeds on top. He loves everything about the challah. So he says, oh, Ima, can I hold on to the challah? And Ima, who's not paying much attention because she's busy looking at her shopping list, says, yeah, sure. And Mo grabs it and holds on so tight to the challah because, you know, he couldn't lose this very special challah. So on they go. And after the bakery, they have to go to the bank and they go to the store after store, really. They get fish, they get meat, they go here, they go there. Mo is really happy when they finally get home from running all these errands. He runs off in his room to go play. He has lunch. And then, Mo, it's just about time to get ready for Shabbat. And Ima says, hey, Mo, where is the challah? Mo's confused. I gave you the challah, Ima, you know, you have it. No, Mo, I do not have the challah. You asked to hold on to it. That was your one job today. Mo was a little confused and very sad and a little scared because he can see that his Ima is looking angry and he doesn't know at all where the challah is. He has no idea where it is. We have guests coming. Shabbat is in an hour. Where did you put the challah? And Mo does not know. Ima starts to call around to store after store. Bakery is closed. They can't get more challah. And with now it's 45 minutes until Shabbat, she doesn't have time to make fresh challah. And she doesn't have any in the freezer. And, well, she's getting really angry. She cannot find the challah anywhere. She's looked and looked. The whole house is ready for Shabbat. The table is set, but there's no challah. Ima's yelling. Mo is crying. And Abba comes home half an hour till Shabbat. And he sees Ima yelling and he sees Mo crying and he says, what's going on? And they said, Mo says, I lost Shabbat. And Abba says, but it's not even Shabbat yet. How can you lose Shabbat? I lost the challah. You what? I lost the challah. So, Ima's angry, Mo is sad, and Abba starts laughing. And Ima and Mo both look very confused at Abba and why he would laugh about something so serious. Because Mo is still crying, I lost Shabbat. And Ima's going, the guests are going to be here any minute now. So Abba, who's still laughing about whatever happened, walks over to the Shabbat table, which I said is all set, and he picks up the challah cover. And guess what was under the challah cover? The chalot. The chalot were just sitting there the whole time.
Oh, this is Kathy Godwin.
Hi.
Hi.
And Abba said, Mo, you lose a lot of things. You lose shoes and kippot. You lose things all the time. but you can never lose Shabbat. We will never lose Shabbat. So there is my challah story for you bakers called Momus Places. And now we have about 5 minutes left of rising time till the chalot should go into the oven. Are your chalot ready, Nina? Why is my internet connection unstable?
I braided them.
You braided them? Excellent. Yes, yes, Abraham?
I'd like to stay here I'd like to stay here for if you can keep the video on, I'd like to stay here for until we put it in the oven. I would like to stay on until we put it in the oven.
Until we put it in the oven? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, we can chat or I can read a book. What would you like more?
You want to do your other two?
Yes.
I do want to share something. It's supposed to be a place where you it's like a Lego thing where you learn yoga.
Oh, that's very cool.
Store.
I really like that.
Yeah, I have a lot of big pieces. Did you realize that just to make this I had to find the exact pieces. I had to make the pieces the exact height for the door. So that
In Lego designs, it usually requires that. Yesterday, I watched a competition, though I didn't get to see who won in the end. I turned it off too soon, called Jewish Lego Championship Builders. So there was a big competition. And earlier this year, there were 300 Jewish families across the world who submitted a Lego creation of something from the Torah. And then they chose 50 winners. Yay, Maimons!
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So me and my dad have been watching a different Lego show where they compete, and whoever wins the Lego show gets a golden brick, golden build, and $1,000.
Wow.
And then you have to smash the build. So you have to fill the build up with things inside, and then you smash it. And when it goes how you win, you can win.
Wow. Maimons, you should let it rise for a little bit longer before you put it in the oven.
Yeah, we don't watch it anymore. But we've missed a lot of episodes. One comes out every Shabbat. Every Sunday, one comes out every Sunday. Yeah, we've missed a lot of Sundays to watch that. So yeah, there's a ton of episodes. We gotta catch up. If we start now, we're gonna have to catch up. Yeah.
That sounds very cool.
300. That's what you said to the oven at 300 degrees.
300 degrees.
Pretty
Wow.
low.
300 degrees. That's like really good.
It's really good.
That's high. That's high.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that.
Yeah,
You
no,
have to
I
love
would
it.
not touch that. If nothing, I wouldn't touch any part of it. No, I wouldn't even touch it. I wouldn't even touch the counter.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't even touch the counter. I'm not risking that. No.
I'm glad you want to stay safe.
Oh, I was gonna leave this like. Yeah, when sometimes I see my mom put the egg on it. It actually turns out really yummy. It turns out yummy, and it turns out with a great crust.
All right. Looks like the Maimons are going to put the egg on theirs too.
Yeah. Did you know that when? Yeah. Yeah. So did you know that when my dad made sourdough bread,
Oh, you
it turned out golden. The crust turned out golden. The crust was
Ooh.
gold.
That sounds beautiful. Like the Lego.
Yeah.
brick.
Yeah.
Look. You're putting eggs on your salad.
Apparently, I like sourdough bread. When you have sourdough bread, it like makes me very happy because we can make this special sandwich. So it's like a sandwich made with 2 slices of sourdough bread, cream cheese, fake cream cheese actually. Yeah, fake cream cheese and smoked salmon. We put the fake cream cheese on both of the slices on one side of the of both of the slices, and then we put the smoked salmon inside, and then when you bite it, it's really good. Yeah.
That sounds really yummy. That was another question I had for everybody is, what's your favorite thing to eat on challah? So yours on your sourdough. Sounds like you've got a strong idea. Nina, what's your favorite thing to eat on challah?
I like to eat butter and jam.
Mmm, yum.
Actually, I like butter toast.
Butter toast is good on it
Yeah.
too.
I don't
Maimons,
know.
what's your favorite thing to eat on challah?
So odd. You want to take a nap when you get home?
Maimons can't hear me. All right.
What is your favorite thing,
That's a good question.
Rubissa?
I think my favorite thing is hummus on challah.
Yeah.
Me too. It goes well.
Yeah. Odelia Tzipora, can you hear us enough to tell us what your favorite thing is to eat on challah?
For the first time, my mom let me help her put my phone. Black olive.
Wow, you got to help put it in the oven. That's so cool.
And my mom just opened it and I pushed it in.
Wow, nice job. Good
And
team.
got out the tray and then I pushed it.
Great job. All right, Odelia Tzipora, what's your favorite thing to eat on challah?
I don't really know. I don't know.
All right.
What about peanut butter?
Maybe like sweet stuff. So that's my only answer because
I was thinking of,
I mean, pizza and challah are both delicious. I'm sure they would taste good together.
yeah, that does sound good. I was thinking there's people that put mayonnaise on challah, and there's people that put schug on challah. And there's so much variance between those two ends. I feel like those are two extremes of like what one might put on challah, and everything else is between those.
Oh, you like schug? Yeah. It's not too spicy for you?
I have a Harry Potter shirt. It's the Slytherin.
Is that the house
We
here?
didn't ask Kathy what she likes on her challah.
The Slytherin is from the part when Dumbledore's young and the part when Dumbledore's old.
You see, she's okay. Why don't we give her a chance to speak?
All right, Nina, what did you want to tell us?
Speaking of mayonnaise, my dad's mom's sister loves peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches.
These are delicious. I also love peanut butter.
Putting mine in the oven.
Yay! I was gonna say in 1 minute I'm gonna go put mine in the oven too. I'm a big fan of peanut butter and banana sandwiches. And then
Is it banana or mayonnaise?
oh, maybe I misheard her. I meant peanut butter and banana. I love.
Yeah, that sounds good. I thought Nina said peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Oh,
Yeah, peanut butter and mayonnaise sounds very good.
That doesn't sound good. Nope.
No.
Nope. I do not like it.
Compost, please.
Yeah, just a second.
that doesn't sound yummy.
I think our oven is ready if it's time.
All right, I'm gonna go put my challah in the oven now.
In the oven as well. All right, let me hold on to this. Wait, we need to wipe this down because there's egg all over and it's gonna burn it down.
Yeah. We need to wipe this down. I
Can
don't
you
want my burn.
Can you bring it with two hands and bring
Our
it?
oven might catch fire if we leave egg on it.
Do you think so?
And yeah, I think it might catch fire. We're gonna be homeless. Homeless. We're not gonna have
Oh, it's like a
live on the streets and ask for like cardboard and to provide money to get a house.
But you don't want that much egg on it. You just want to brush it on.
Uh,
I use that with my brush.
so we put it in the
You want
oven
to mix it up with the fork.
We're putting mine in the oven.
Yay! Okay, so now it's supposed to stay.
timer for 40 minutes.
It's supposed to stay in the oven for 40 minutes, which is a long time. So we're not going to sit here for 40 minutes waiting for it to cook in the oven. We're going to say Shabbat Shalom to everybody, then we can chat a little bit more. Then I want you to take a picture when it's all done and send it to me because I want to see your finished Shalom.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here for 40 minutes.
Okay, yeah, right.
You can, but I'm
That's your
going to
time.
move
You can
around
stay here.
because I've got other food I need to make for Shabbat. I need more than just challah on the menu.
Just a little. Yeah, also hummus, right?
But here, Kochavi, you want to come tell us what's your favorite thing to eat on challah?
Hummus.
That was what I said too.
What about Nutella?
Oh, Nutella.
Okay, I don't know Nutella.
We love Nutella, but Tova doesn't allow us to buy Nutella because it uses palm oil, and she's going to Save the Monkeys campaign. So we're not allowed any products with palm oil, and Nutella doesn't try to save the monkeys.
Or margarine for that.
Yeah.
What about the parve one that's in the kosher section? What's that? Does that one also?
That's like all palm oil, I think. I mean, I love the stuff too, but Tova doesn't let, and you know, I've got to
You gotta
come
do
in
what
for all
Tova
the
says.
social action efforts.
I'm putting egg on mine.
Excellent. Are you going to sprinkle anything on top of your egg?
I don't know. Do you even have sesame seeds?
We do.
Yay! I'm going to put sesame seeds.
Yum, sesame seeds.
Oh, that's good. We should put sesame seeds on ours. Or rosemary.
I put everything but the bagel on it.
Alright,
It's already in the oven. You're late to my class. It started 47 minutes ago.
Wait, but we don't like everything to be good.
All right. So, my friends, I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom now. And I really want to see those pictures. And I want to know that you had an amazing Shabbat. All right? Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shalom.
I'll send you a picture.